We are live. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, faithful listeners, to the Media Files podcast. We are back at it again with not a continuation, but we're moving on from the last episode. This episode, we are talking about music, and the topic of discussion is the Gorillaz. So, to kind of get started with this, we're going to start by listening to a song that I'm not going to say I didn't know about. I feel like I just overlooked it. And I think it does a good job of defining them as a band. So, you guys ready?
Sure thing.
And I'll pause it at like certain parts and, say whatever we got to say. Because I don't know how audio works when music is playing. You know what I mean?
True. I will mute myself.
Let's see. Well, I feel like the music will drown out anything that we say. So I'll pause it every now and then. But this one is The Pink Phantom, featuring 2 artists. And play. Okay. First thing I want to say, can we appreciate how they always find ways to open their music videos?
I would not know, but I will say yes, because I'm sure you are right.
Well, Mammoth, you've watched the Clint Eastwood music video before, right?
Yes, that was arguably the first thing I've ever seen or listened to from them.
Isn't that like the most popular song?
No, that's Feel Good Inc.
Feel Good Inc. is the one that I always hear, and I think I may have heard or seen the video, but I can't really even tell you the details. So,
well, it's almost like a intro to a TV show. Like, it's never just we just hop into it. Like I would say a lot of current artists kind of do. It's this, like, songs are less of a story and just a song, but with Gorillaz, it is always about a story.
Hey.
That's well put. It does feel like watching their music videos is like, man, I would really like a TV show of this.
Yeah, like
I could watch this every day at 4 p.m.
Them and Linkin Park always made some very unorthodox videos.
Well, as we're watching this, just pay attention to the animation style, the quality of it, the sound. Like, just pay attention to those things.
You've more or less forgotten me this summer, and I can't hide my disappointment. I was on my way in the Phantom 5, the one you gave away.
Try to tell you that I love you, but I'm choked up. You forgot, and that makes me feel like no love was ever really there. Did you ever really care? Wait, I got so many examples of all of the good times we had. Long summer nights, held you long time. Put your name in my rhyme. Refresh your memory of where you wanna be. The phantom's on the way. She's coming down the street.
I tried to get to Atlanta on a peach blossom highway. I tried to put these poses out of mind in a sky made of diamonds where the world fell silent.
pause it there for a second.
Yo, that song is pretty fire, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
So
it is.
So
And the visuals, though.
yeah, see, here's the thing I want you to like keep in mind. They're on the same beat, but they're mixing and blending different types of music. Like, it's not just, the country song is just these lyrics or whatever. It's literally like we're playing this beat, but we're incorporating different like vibes and styles of music and delivery in this one song.
You know what? I see now why you picked this as their like. This is like what the essence of the group is mixing these different, styles or genres, I guess. Because it's not really, I can't really think of any other groups explicitly that are like them, and that there's so many different genres across their discography.
I mean, it's kind of the way to stand out. When everyone just focuses on one style of music, or maybe they'll like step into another. But ultimately it's like they're never hindered. Like, listeners, before we started recording, we were talking about video games and how Venom, you're playing Final Fantasy, a mod, a very well done mod that required hours, dedication, sweat, and tears. But we got game companies.
I got like maybe 10 mods on that shit or something, but like the ones that are honestly more noticeable, or the most noticeable ones are like the field text. Like, okay, listeners, if you don't know Final Fantasy 7, or if you do, there's like 3 versions. Either the one where you're walking around when you're fighting an enemy, or you're walking around across the whole world map. So the mods that I have installed essentially upscale the resolution of the original game, as well as the mods also include finer details that you couldn't see before, as well as additional details added to the background / terrain or whatever. So there's stuff like that. So whether it's on the field, the world map, or the regular areas that you walk around, all the textures and areas look way better. Then I have a mod, which was the most impressive one, honestly, more so than even the character models. There's a mod that a group made where they consisted of 200 plus voice actors, which also housed semi-professionals and professionals to work. And everybody was fully coached and trained for the purposes of doing voice work. There is not a single thing in the game that isn't voiced. They even add lines to the cutscenes that don't have dialogue, because there isn't an ounce of dialogue spoken in that original game. But like, even in the scenes where they're not even supposed to be talking, it's just the models doing something, they added even voice lines there. Even sometimes menu options are spoken. It's like crazy. And then the third one that I'll mention will be like the character models before used to look like Lego / blocky models, because it's an old game from '97. However, it's one of the games that I feel has aged the worst in terms of its old graphics. Metal Gear Solid has like a blurry faces, and even that game has aged better than FF7's models. I never had a problem with some of the models in the cutscenes because they look bigger and they don't look chibi and blocky. Or the battle models when you're fighting, I didn't really have an issue with that. But yeah, these models will replace, like, when they're fighting, when they're walking around certain areas, or the world map even. Not every model is changed, but that's okay. It would be a daunting task to ask for modders to do all NPC models. You know, they're not always there. I was just fighting a dune worm in that game, and it looked like the OG model, but I don't really care. You know, at the end of the day, that's not really how the game is. But again, all of that work, it's insane the work that people that aren't even in the official positions, you know, make to give a game as old as that this much life even now. I mean, modders have essentially remade the game.
Yeah.
So, fucking awesome.
And it begs the question, why can people who are not associated with these big companies, they can dedicate so much time and energy to these things when companies that we've been seeing in the past couple of months, Ubisoft, where they've been fumbling the ball, like
they're not fumbling the ball, they just threw it across the field, bro.
Listen, it has not been good for a lot of companies, and it's starting to show, because where it was, we just want to make money, and it's less about creativity, and now it's biting people in the butt where they're literally having to cut a lot of people. But saying all that to say, Gorillaz is more of it's like, just watching this video, it's like they are just letting their creativity just go. There's no limitations, there's no restriction. It's just like, yo, we just want to, in my eyes, it's like, we just want to have fun. Like, make something that people will have fun looking at, and this looks amazing.
Yes, it does. Even when it's the real life stuff, the visuals are excellent. How they use the lighting and all that shit.
What's the line or the saying about doing something you love and you'll never work a day in your life?
Yeah, that is exactly it. As you said it. If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life.
Yeah, that's it.
So
I definitely get that vibe watching their videos, listening to the music. It's like you're just showing up, you're having fun, you're enjoying yourself, and you're not really working. You know, you're not going and following some like set of rules or like an algorithm or like orders from a boss. You're just grooving and doing your thing.
You're just being you.
It's very genuine.
All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can get a little bit more of this injected into your veins.
This is trippy.
Yes.
They did that Windows Media Player shit.
Bruh.
To say I love you, but you didn't listen.
That is highly sexual.
To give you everything you might need, in a sky made of diamonds, where
This is
the
CG.
world is flawless. I'll be waiting for you on the other side of summer lines.
Why does it look like he's
Seems to me
This guy's a fucking Powerpuff Girl character, man. Gang, green gang.
Funny story, and
you know, I used to mix them up.
funny story, they actually had one of the gang green guys in one of their videos.
Wow.
Ace,
The one-
right?
Yeah, it was in the one with Jack Black in it.
That's
That
wild.
was cool.
Yeah, Humility, that was it. Because I was looking, I was like, this dude looks familiar, and it was like, oh, that is literally him from the Powerpuff Girls. But that was another thing I was gonna say. They always have something else going on. Like, this man is literally in the background as they're playing music, trying to catch a pink phantom. It's not just about what's happening in the foreground, but also what's happening in the background as well. So that like multi-layered like storytelling.
It's neat.
These are lies.
The phantom is coming.
You forgot, and that makes me feel like no love.
She's crossing.
He's the most out of place element in this song, and he makes it
Wait,
work
I got
still.
so many examples of all of the good times.
I wonder why they didn't animate him. Because it didn't help me.
What did I say, man?
I
I'm
don't
telling
know.
you. Or maybe it's just because he's a feature. That's why they didn't animate him.
She's coming down the street.
He still looks cool as hell.
That freaking hand.
That's a trippy visual, but it makes the hand look like an ape hand, so, you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave
Gorillaz.
that there. But overall, I think this one does a fantastic job of illustrating who they are as a group and as a band. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, look, that was like, when I first heard that, I was like, this is like a song I just listened to as I'm driving.
A really good song. Sounds like a lo-fi type beat. Like the tempo that they all sing at as well, the rhythm and everything, pretty slow. Black makes it he makes it sound it still works and everything. And I'm gonna describe it as offbeat, but it's not really offbeat. It's just asynchronistic in a way. Like, is that the term? Is that a good term to use in this context?
Sure. it just
'Cause he
it just
doesn't
goes
necessarily
it just
flow.
works. Yeah.
It just works, even though in a vacuum it normally wouldn't work.
It's almost like if
Maybe
you
it's also the
took,
auto tune.
like if you took him out of the song, it like, you know, it wouldn't like, because funny thing is when you search this song, apparently someone made it to where it took him out of it.
Oh, to when it was probably Black.
Yeah, where they took him out of it. But there are some songs where it's like that for some Gorillaz songs, where it's like, okay, like the foreground like melody and song is good, but then there's like this
Wild card in there.
yeah, like what is that that Kill I Kill song, the anime, before my body dries out or something.
That
Yes.
sounds like an anime song.
Yeah, like you know, like the part where it's like the guy comes in rapping, like that is an example to me of like this song would be a lot better without him in it. Like the vocals are great, the music is great, the beat is great, and then you got this guy who just randomly comes in and starts rapping.
Ooh. Okay. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Ooh. You know a song in an anime by the same studio that does that and it works is Libera Me from Hell from Gurren Lagann.
Really?
Bro.
Yeah, there's a in the song a guy comes in and starts rapping, but it flows and it builds with the rest of the song.
Yeah, for the Kill I Kill one is like it's more disruptive and less of a flow, if that makes sense. Like it feels like it comes out of nowhere and goes nowhere. It doesn't add anything to the song. Like it's kind of like if you were to do trying to think of a good example. Well, okay, it's almost like this one. If we took Elton John out of it, would it be as good?
What?
Like this song that we just listened to, we took Elton John out of it, and it was just Gorillaz features Black. Would it be as good?
No.
Yeah.
No.
So it's kind of like there are those elements that kind of, kind of push it along, that makes it, kind of more worth it.
They're like none of these guys except Gorillaz and Black are even really adjacent to one another. And even then, Gorillaz is not really a rap group at all. They just use some hip hop elements.
They're I think the official term is alternative. Is
Hip hop?
No, they're
Or just alternative.
They're just alternative. They don't really have
okay.
like a
genre per se.
Yeah, because they use. I mean, I feel like they use everything.
Which is good. That's a good thing, you know.
So Mammoth, it is your turn. Pick a Gorillaz song and we'll listen to it.
We're gonna listen to them.
Yeah, this one.
I gotta pick.
This one I didn't pick for myself. There's one that I'm gonna play at the end. That is my new favorite. Or
I was worried we might have overlapping choices.
No, that's why. Well, Venom doesn't really have
So
much of a choice. Technically, we could call this one his favorite because it's maybe the only song he's listened to fully.
Which the Feel Good? That one?
I mean, I feel like everyone's heard Feel Good.
That's the only one I can really talk about.
Feel Good is their most popular video on YouTube.
That is like the first song I heard and made me fall in love with Gorillaz.
I can't even call myself basic because I don't listen to them, but that's the only song I've heard. But it's a great song. Fantastic song. I really like the beat. I really like the vocals. Just the guy's just vibing. He's literally just chilling, making a track. And it's just it is what the song is. The feel good song.
It is their most iconic song to date.
It's a song. It's one of those. It's definitely a school song. It's a school song in terms of like that's the fucking song you fucking be putting on. You getting home from fucking school, or you leaving school, getting home from the bus stop and shit. You over there just put on your headphones, your fucking CD player, bust out the CD player, pop in the fucking CD, put on those old ass headphones.
Bro,
and then just lay on your bed.
The $10 Sonys where the ear cushion would come off and the plastic would cut up your ear.
Exactly. Just fucking lay down on the bed or lay down on the floor if you have carpet, and just close your eyes, hands behind your head, and you just start vibing, or you outside in the grass, just chilling. That's the kind of song those are the vibes. That song. Or skating. Maybe even skating.
I was gonna say, stop exposing our ages, bro.
What the fuck?
You just exposed us.
I did not expose anything. That's just nostalgia hitting you.
All right,
they don't know if I'm 40. For all they know, I'm 50, and I sound like a dweeb at 50.
What? All right, Mammoth, what's your song of choice?
My pick is their second most popular song on YouTube, Clint Eastwood. Because it's my introduction to them. I'm pretty sure you showed me this video.
I'm pretty sure I did. So we'll do
David showed you this video casually after to cleanse your palate from some tarnished and Newgrounds videos.
$5.99.
You're really giving away our ages now.
I'm cutting all this out of the video just so you know.
No one's ever done a stunt like that.
Hey, the Fall Guy, nigga. Next month, we gotta go see that shit.
Yeah, that does look good.
Yeah, it
does. That shit looks hilarious.
All right.
They know what they're doing. It's a parody movie.
Okay, here's the next one. Listeners, this is Mammoth's choice. And I'll pause it. I'll do the same thing we did with the first one. So Venom, pay attention to the intro. Just like I said with the previous one, always pay attention to the intro.
Previously.
I ain't happy, I'm feeling glad
I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy. I'm feeling.
What up?
Pause that. This was the song I was referencing. Unless they fucking say that in the other song too.
No, bro. You feel good. No.
What happened?
Feel good is like. I think you're confused, dude.
Okay.
You might have mixed them up.
Yeah, you must have mixed them up.
Everything I fucking said about that song. However, the description of the vibes of that song, place them to this, because this is the fucking song I was talking about.
Okay. So
Clint Eastwood.
So listeners, scratch everything Venom said earlier and just replace Feel Good with Clint Eastwood.
Yes.
Because Feel Good came out on the same album.
It could kind of apply to what he said. It's a pretty lay back after school and relax kind of song.
I mean, when you get to certain parts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, and also keep in mind, and this is another thing I appreciate with them. I'm like, it feels like every music video they're always wearing something different.
Yes, they're not anime characters, lol.
Bruh, no, not like this.
Or cartoons, it don't matter. Fresh play, Shane.
Alright.
Feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me is nothing cause I'm counting no A's. Nah, I couldn't be there. Nah, you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs and I'm under each snare. Intangible. Bet you didn't think, so I command you to. Panoramic view. Look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose. All you different crews, chicks and dudes who you think is really kicking tunes. Picture you getting down in a picture tube. Like you lit the fuse. You think it's fictional, mystical, maybe. Spiritual hero who appears in you to clear your view when you're too crazy. Lifeless to those, the definition for what life is. Priceless to you because I put you on the hype shit. You like it? Gunsmoke, you're righteous with one toke. You're psychic among those possess you with one.
Hey. It's been a minute. It's awesome.
To this day, I can still not follow along without making a mistake.
Oh, like trying to rap that part?
Yeah.
Trust me, even though I feel like I listen to this song very frequently, I'm like, there's still just like, especially during the second part, there's like this one part that he says, and I'm like, I can never say that.
He says pitted too, and I'm just like, blah, 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 blah.
You become a South Park character trying to say that shit?
Bro, no. But I wanted to make this note, and I feel like this probably applies with this song. Do you guys feel like this song was made specifically for the artist and Gorillaz just makes the bridge? You know what I mean?
You think that this song was made for them?
So,
or for
like,
the person that is an artist that listens to them?
So think of it this way. So we got the guy who's rapping, right? We got the beat, we got the flow. The flow really works really well with this guy. And Gorillaz just adds the bridge. So it's like, okay, we're making this song. It's for this guy. And we'll take care of the bridge in between. So we'll bridge those parts together.
I think I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Because like with the other song, it felt like it was Gorillaz and Elton John just kind of added to it.
Are you trying to talk about genre fusion right now?
Well, I'm thinking more like is collaborate? Nah, I guess like how much of each artist is like present
in the song.
Yeah. Like how much of a part do they play versus the part that Gorilla plays? Like who is the forefront and who is kind of like the support?
Yeah.
I mean, he still feels like support. The rapping still feels like the supporting part.
Like, is it Batman and Superman or Batman and Robin?
Yeah, like it's
Batman and Robin.
like what I mean is like compare this to Feel Good. For Feel Good is more of the Gorillaz who are like 2D, who's actually doing the vocals, and then the rapping bridges those parts together. In this one, it's like the Gorillaz act as the bridge, and the artist, the rap parts are the main like chunk of it. So it's like this whole thing is revolving around them, and Gorillaz is kind of the support for that.
It's like
I think it's
less
better
of a back and forth and more like an artist solo rather than an instrument solo.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, if we were gonna compare, maybe if it's an artist solo more so, like the guy that they have rapping or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be more like it would be more like the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man. I think it's a very weird one to say, but that happened in Jonathan Hickman's run.
Yeah.
Where Johnny Storm was thought to be dead and he pulled the Vegeta. And then they were like, yo, we are the Future Foundation now, FF. And then Spider-Man came onto the team and he had his own costume. That's why I got so hyped when it was in the fucking game. The new one, Spider-Man 1 with on PS4, 5, and PC. They had that suit. But yeah, that's the one that I'd probably give it like that because Spider-Man is still fucking Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So
True.
they still have their own parts, but it's like
you don't need them, but it's like,
well, it's kind of the question of if we took out the rapping part, which is, I mean, a good portion of this song, would this be Clint Eastwood?
Absolutely not.
No.
Like, it would be more of an instrumental. So it's kind of like there are those, like in the Elton John part, if 2D sung that whole thing and it was just that vibe music, I think it would have been fine because he does sing a good part of it. It's just kind of that duet between him and Elton John. But
It'd
with
be
this,
like getting chicken nuggets with no fries. It's just not complete. Like, you're gonna be wanting more, even though the thing on its own is good.
Chicken nuggets with no ketchup.
bruh.
Ketchup is important.
Peanut butter, no jelly. Reese's, no
buddy.
chocolate, just the
No.
peanut.
Damn, no burger. Damn. Kool-Aid, no sugar. Peanut butter, no jelly.
Bruh, stop. Oh, funny story. So I forgot where we were going. I think we were going it was like the other weekend we were driving to this play that we went to, and on the way we got into a conversation about White Castle because I think we passed the Crystals. And we were talking about Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. I was talking about the movie, and the other day the wife found the movie on Tubi, and I was like, "Oh snap! I didn't know that was
Harold
on
and
Tubi."
Kumar?
Yeah, go to White Castle.
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh snap! That's a blast from the past."
that's a classic.
Aren't they making another one?
I heard that
I
they were making a
heard that
fourth
too.
one.
I don't know how
It's
true
so
that is.
strange when you hear when Cal Penn Kumar worked under the Obama administration, and then it came out as gay, and it was like, what? What?
It was just one
Came out
thing after the
so out
other.
of left field. Yeah, so out of left field.
I mean, listen.
Hey, whatever.
Yeah. All right, let's hop back into it.
Happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future.
We're talking about
is
drugs.
coming on.
Yeah, I was about to say obligatory like 420 anthem.
In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on.
The essence, the basics, without it you naked. Allow me to make this childlike in nature. Rhythm, you have it or you don't, that's a fallacy, I'm in them. Every sprouting tree, every child of peace, every cloud and sea. You see with your eyes and see destruction and demise. Corruption in the skies from this enterprise. Now I'm sucked into your lives through rust, so not his muscles, but percussion he provides with me as a guide. Y'all can see me now cause you don't see with your eye. You perceive with your mind, that's the end. So I'ma stick around with Russ and be a mentor. Bust a few rhymes so motherfuckers remember. But the thought is, I brought all this so you can survive when law is lawless.
video's trippy.
Feeling sensations that you thought was dead. No squealing, remember
That's all I
Hey, happy.
Ugh.
I'm feeling
I
glad
know,
I
right?
got sunshine.
The part always
In
got
a
me.
bag, I'm useless,
Wait a minute.
but not for long. The future.
You know who where that's from?
What?
It's not from anything, I'd rather say, but the influence? Metallica. You remember, on Master of
Ooh.
Puppets, they do something extremely similar on one of the songs. I'm looking it up right now, actually. Hold on. The way they whispered, it actually is like Damage Inc. on Master of Puppets. It's the final track on that album. And they do something really similar. I've never really heard anybody do it like that. So that's if I'm right, that's really cool. Just playing.
You mean that it's like it's
Yeah,
it's
what a
mixed
reference.
so that you can. You mean the audio is mixed so that if you have on headphones, it sounds like it's different. I guess like more close to your head, like more real
Yeah, like
than if
somebody
you're
is
listening on the
whispering
radio.
that.
Yeah,
like somebody's whispering it to your ear. They do and I'm not saying other artists have never done something like that, but I've never
It's not
seen it done like that.
Yeah, it's not
Very
like
similar.
widely used.
Yeah, it's a
'Cause-
very similar thing that they did, so that was really cool to see.
Because to be honest,
I
this,
could explain that.
yeah, I was like, I feel like this is the only song that I know of that I've heard that done. I could be wrong, but this is the
Yeah.
only one that I could. Like, if you asked me that, this would be the only song I could point to. Like, if you held me at gunpoint and be like, name, a song that does this effect, I'd be like Clint Eastwood.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whenever you do listen to that album, or if you haven't, highly recommend it. When by the end track you'll hear that and you'll be like, oh. But we can finish this.
is coming on. Hey, happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming.
So this is like movie editing.
Yeah,
Those three
Yeah.
cuts.
Have they ever won fucking awards for their music videos?
I would be surprised if they had. I'd be surprised if they didn't. They do such a good job with them, and it's all animated. It's like a mini movie for every song they make.
That guy from fucking Hajime no Ippo.
Bro, what the?
Excuse me. On the left
That's you.
bottom.
Oh my God.
That guy. It's a fucking Hajime no Ippo character right there.
Bro, what the?
You know which one I'm talking about, man.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Stop. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. So
I can definitely tell that even back, I know, right? Even back then, they were definitely into their inner kid because a lot of that all those art styles were on places like, Kids WB, fucking Mucha Lucha type
Dude.
animation.
Oh my God.
ugh, I miss Mucha Lucha. That was such a good show.
It was a good show. It was weird. I sometimes just didn't want to watch it because, like, how do you follow up Yu-Gi-Oh on a Saturday morning?
You got literal wrestlers who can turn into inanimate objects and use that to fight.
Bro, you could transform into a truck and then roll somebody over.
Like, that dude was always hyped to fight in the fucking show.
Did he ever transform to anything?
I'm pretty
Garbage.
sure he did. He just stunk.
I feel like later in the show he did, but
He would
Ricochet.
transform into like a dumpster and then like drop
Yeah.
on somebody.
Yeah, because he
Or-
was dirty.
Oh, he turned into a toilet too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Just shtick.
and the
Ew.
toilet seat with his mouth.
Ew. Okay. All right. So
Oh my god.
I got one more. This one is a lot more recent. So this one is. If you had asked me what my favorite song is, I have a few. But the thing is, I listened to this one recently. And this is like, just listen to it and tell me what you think the song means.
Okay.
Let's see.
Is it CG?
Yeah,
That's cool.
hold on. Gotta play my obligatory
Nutella
ads.
biscuits. A
No.
delicious combination that just has to be shared.
What do you
Nutella
get when you
biscuits.
combine the power of
Why are
AI
they
with
giving us
Azure?
European
More
ads,
intelligent
bruh?
apps, personalized customer.
I only say that based on how it looks. I'm so ignorant. I'm already a fan of this fucking beat. Let's fucking go. They got some synthwave shit in here? God. Gamey music.
Cause you're killing me. You brought me back and made me feel free. Rowdy waves and your energy. You pulled me fragile from the wreckage. Like I so lost here. Machine assisted, I disappeared into a dream you don't wanna hear. How I got caught up in nowhere again. It feels like I've been silent running through the infinite pages. I scroll out, searching for a new world. Waits on the sunrise. I'm silent running.
I like how they're like walking up behind it.
My precious.
Okay,
Jeez,
I think I stopped at the perfect moment.
that's some
That is horrifying.
Dracula.
I mean, is it a like a God reference? Like God saved him or something?
It's well,
something?
okay. It's like, so tell me what you guys think this song means, just from like the first part.
It just sounds like he was saved from something that he just kept on doing over and over again. Even though he's not really describing too much, there's allusions to machines, stuff like that.
Okay.
So it seems like maybe it could just be something technological that he's having trouble with or whatever.
Okay.
But the whole song hasn't. I'm also paying attention to the visuals because you wouldn't put the music video on if that wasn't an important part of the track as well. Because they make their videos seemingly with a actual purpose. It's not just them singing the stuff or their avatars singing whatever they're singing.
I was also gonna say the quality of this video is just so good. Like
It
this
is.
creature looks way better than most of the stuff that they release nowadays.
They made that shit
Just
on
saying.
Unreal Engine 5 probably.
Bruh.
Something
Man,
they did
what's your guess?
in
What's
the-
your guess?
something they did at the beginning of the video, they zoomed in on Murdoch's face, and his eye twitches like it would in real life, where he's like, because the eye never stays completely still,
Yeah.
like it moves ever so slightly, and I liked that they added that detail in to make it more
Realistic.
real. Yeah.
So what I got from this song, and someone else kind of echoed this, and I agreed, like it kind of like seems like anxiety is what he's singing about. Something he doesn't have much control over. He just like feels like he's just running in place. Like in this situation where he's in now, it's like what's going on with me right now is in other people's hands.
Not getting anywhere. Silent running.
I'm not getting
No, you can't even hear the footsteps. That means that he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
He's in place. You know.
Ooh, I have a slightly different take.
What up?
That maybe it might just be because I'm focusing a little more. I'm giving more weight to the video rather than the lyrics. But I'm listening and watching. I'm getting the feeling that the song overall has this, I want to say, romance angle to it, where it's like you're leaving, but you don't want to, but the person you're leaving is like pushing you away, and then they make the decision right when you're in the grasp of like this unknown creature to like pull you back. It's like silent running could be like a metaphor for walking, or like slowly shuffling your feet. Like you're going, but you're trying not to actually make progress with leaving. You know, you're kind of taking your time. If that makes sense.
Well, hot dang, I didn't think of it that way. There's so many interpretations. I mean, unless they literally spell it out for you. Okay. Cool. All right, let's go ahead.
This monster is spooky.
Yeah, it is. Trust me, it gets better. Just wait a little bit longer. It's about to get good. It's about to get good, boys.
That is a sick visual.
Yes.
What did that say?
Essence of Murdoch.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Basically cologne.
Really bad cologne.
Dang. They got snapped out of existence.
Memories of triumph. This is the season of madness.
Ugh. Chills.
Oh, it was a fantastic song.
Yeah.
I don't think my thoughts on what it's talking about has really changed. But yeah, that visual was sick.
That is, when I saw that, I was like, dude, why does this look better than most of the stuff? Because again, you have to think about this. This is literally for a music video.
You ever want to look at crazy music videos? Go listen to Architects. Architects, first of all, their music is baller, but their videos, like holy shit, they actually use Unreal Engine 5 as well for their music videos. Some of their videos are crazy, but aside from that, yeah, this video was excellent. I loved the use of CG. It didn't look janky at all. It looked like a fucking movie production. So
they just know what they're doing, and they continue to deliver. They deliver a lot.
I'm sure they like money, and everyone that pretends like they don't is weird. But these guys seem to really put the art before anything else.
Dang, what was it called? Ooh, there was one more with like weird visuals.
These dudes put Cracker Island as a hashtag. That's hilarious.
Because that's the name of the album.
Still funny.
This is the one with Jack Black in it.
Oh my god. Really? They got Jablinski Games in this fucking video? He probably still makes those videos consistently, and I haven't been paying attention.
Have you listened to... I watched the video for the Super Mario movie, the Peach one.
Oh yeah, I've seen the movie. It's awesome. It's really good.
From isolation.
This is a beach song. Definitely.
It reminds me, we were talking earlier about Dead Island.
Oh yeah, we were.
Oh. Look at this fucking guy.
Look at his shoes. Those things are freaking awesome.
Shoot it true. I need you in the pictures while I'm calling you.
Dude's wearing a fucking 80s outfit.
Present myself and get back on track. I don't want this isolation. See the state of me now.
Bruh.
Calling the heart with the right
Hello,
form.
Kinky.
'Cause right now that's the ball where we be chained. Shoot it.
There he is.
I want you in the
Bruh.
pictures while I'm calling.
Wow.
I think they said that he's supposed to be like a temporary member.
Yeah, because he only shows up in... I think he only shows up in this video.
Be right back. Gotta use the restroom. Hold on.
I bet. Go ahead.
It was cool to have him in.
Yeah. To be perfectly honest, like, as I'm like watching these videos, there is this like... It's like the video comes first and then the music comes second for me. It's like I watch the video first and then I'll like download the song, you know what I mean?
It's a reverse for me. I'll hear the song and then go, I gotta find the video and then see if I truly love it.
Well, the thing is, it's like it's this overarching story, you know what I mean? Like, it's never just like, oh, hey guys, you know, we're just Gorillaz. It's like, yo, there's an actual, there's a method to the madness. There is an actual story happening. Like, hold on. Have you heard this one? I can spell Gorillaz, right? Bruh, KFC.
New KFC saucy nuggets are dripping in flavor.
Saucy nuggets?
$5.99.
Since when?
Modern glamour.
Disgusting.
What in the world is this?
I was trying to show Mammoth this real quick.
Oh. Is it also a Gorillaz song?
Yep.
Bruh, what is this, Death Stranding?
Rain's coming down. At this time of year, I'm always in need of those silent waves. The pulse on your I go harder, harder into the garden.
Johnny Ringo.
I go harder, harder. Music in my mind.
Whoa, what is... Yo, it's a fucking Devil May Cry villain.
Bruh. I feel like it was few fit more in like Bayonetta.
Yeah, that too.
I go harder, harder into the garden.
Mammoth.
Yes.
Did you recognize any of those things from the beginning of the video?
No.
So the stuff that they were pointing to, were things from previous Gorillaz songs. So like the Pink Phantom was from the Elton John one we just listened to. But
Oh my god.
Yeah. But these, so this is from
The Mask.
The Mask is from Plastic Beach. This is from Melancholy Hill. So all of this is reference to, this is from like the same album. So this whole thing is referencing a previous album. So that's why it's like, it's an overarching story. So, you know, this just reinforces like, okay, we're not just telling random one-off tales. It's, everything is connected in some way, shape, or form. That's just how they do business. Okay. I think that should do it for the first part, because we're almost at an hour with that one. So we'll just go ahead and mosey on into our second part.